Congratulations, you're allowed a handful of anything you like on Earth. What will you choose? Cut diamonds. Olivia Wilde's left breast. Peanut M. Ms. A handful of women, a handful of apartments in New York, a handful of tickets to football matches, a handful of the demonic entities haunting the top right corner of my bedroom. Usual stuff, TBH. Dogs. Cheese, just cheese. Winning lottery tickets. You want some ice cream? Just a handful. Magic beans. A handful of great decisions and motivation. These nuts got 'em. Cute boys with long hair. A handful of billion-dollar checks. Iridium. A handful of stable francium. Astatine. Bouncy balls. Vengeance. How much cash do you typically carry, and why? I carry 1911. Around €50 in case the debit card doesn't work for some reason. Haven't touched cash for years, man. At least for years, I think. €20 for cash-only places. Around $50 cash, and I try to never carry more than that. Not much, it's not really needed. Maybe 5 to 10 pounds. I always keep a few ones on me for tips, but that's usually it. Just a few coins. Everything is credit card and paying apps on one's phone. Sort of been like that since the early 200Xs. No more than $50. Never know if you'll lose the wallet. About a £100 saves going to the cash machine so often. What unrealistic things in movies annoys the hell out of you? Everything is bulletproof. We gotta crack this password. Nope. Nope. I'm in. People holding their conversation until the next scene. As if they just stay silent all the way up to wherever they are going to be next. Reload your weapon, Sergeant. Your service pistol only holds to 144 rounds and you've already shot to 143. What's something you hated as a kid but now enjoy as an adult? Sleeping. Broccoli. I hated not being able to sit up front in a vehicle. I dreaded the back seat. Now, I want the back seat. It seems I'm always going somewhere I don't want to go and looking straight ahead, eyes on the road all of the time. The back seat is where I could just observe my world around me. I used my imagination and had the best naps. I will take the back seat now gladfully just to smell the roses. Veggies. Quiet time. Going to bed early. Girls. Sleeping. As a kid I thought it was the worst thing ever. Now I wish I was comatose. Getting spanked hits different as an adult, TBH. Taking a nap. What are some aspects of traditional masculinity you admire? The duty of being the protector of your family. Grew up with a very strong father who embodied this, and I hope I can be like him one day. Never gossiping. Dedication to mastering a specific craft, especially ones that require working with your hands. Self-sufficiency. Stoicism is the best trait a man can have. When he defends or stands up for their beloved ones when someone insults them. I mean, no violence, but just a glacial glance, or if you mess up with my wife. Type of thing. I like traditional masculinity thing of being protective with people you love. Saying what's on your mind in public. I like them being dominant and protective. Courage, whether a lot or little, I thinks it's beautiful. What is the general mood in your country right now? Annoyance and exhaustion. Frustration at all those election. Given up, I'm ashamed to say, of the USA. Not one person will work or talk to or ever hear out what someone from another party has to say. We're set up to make some real non-progress. German angst. I would say poverty if that was a mood. I feel like all everyone talks about is the prices that are going up. I'll start. In the UK it is a weird time. We have just elected a prime minister who is an ex-investment banker, ex-hedge fund partner, and son-in-law to a billionaire. It feels like they are just not bothering to hide it anymore. There is nothing we can do. The rich rule us. So not the best time to be honest. What are some underrated YouTube channels with good quality content? IDK about it being underrated, but more people should know about my guy Steve 1989 Reinfo. He opens, eats and reviews MRE's meal ready to eat, military rations from all over the world and from any time period, even WWI. Very interesting and entertaining stuff. Not sure if it's underrated or not, but I always like to mention 80. It's run by Otterman, a guy who fosters to river otters, 80 and UI. He puts up to 3 videos a week just chronicling their life, sometimes of them playing in rivers at the park, sometimes just sleeping and being lazy at home. Luke's Goldies. It's a goldfish channel. Steve 1989 MRE and Thorhiles. What's the first thing you do once you get home? Shoes off. Cyberbully people on Reddit. Put down my stuff and then say hi to the dogs, of course. Sit in my car for 40 minutes questioning life choices. Go to cats. Greeting my cats and cuddling them. The clothes come off and a baggy shirt goes on. Smoke a big hooter. Like how is not every answer take off my shoes? Remove socks and bra. I remove my shoes as soon as I arrive home. Take my shoes off. Sit with my cat at the top of the stairs and have our traditional fuzz session. She's loving but not a huge fan of being stroked in general. But when I come home and when I wake up in the morning, a major exception is made to her rule. Take my shoes off, hand my keys and tell my dog she's the goodest girl. Wash my hands. If school was made to actually teach people how to live, what subjects would you add? Anything to do with personal finance. Credit 101. Farming, finance, and small engines. Critical thinking skills and common logical fallacies. Hunt and gather 101, and how to filter. I know you meant normal life, but I still would want to see this. How to purchase and cook healthy and affordable meals for yourself. Cooking and cleaning maintenance. Many grown-ass people don't know many things to survive alone, like cooking for yourself or doing their chores. I have no problem with cooking, but I sometimes struggle to cook for just one person. I'm so fucking alone. How to get a job.